I wish to formally inform the House that I am in possession of a copy of a letter addressed to the Speaker, dated July 30th, 2025, signed by Nobert Mao, Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, where he is requesting for more time in order for this report to be presented on the floor. In the circumstances, Right Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Minister, you're reading a letter which was addressed to me and I have not seen. It.
I have stated, Right Honorable Speaker, that I am in possession of a letter addressed to you and copied to me as Government Chief Whip, signed by Nobert Mao, Minister, where on the last paragraph he says, "We are therefore unable to present a comprehensive report today as directed. It is my request that you allow us more time to report. 2 weeks will be enough for us to finish consultations."
There's an order here.
At least I have my copy here, because it is copied to me and I can lay on table.
Honorable Government Chief Whip, it is bad manners for you to get a copy of a letter addressed to me. I have not received it, and and it is used as reference.
Right, Honorable Speaker, you give
Madam Speaker, I may just put it on record that you may not blame me. The letter is copied to me. I received my copy. Maybe we blame the messenger who was meant to deliver this letter to the respective offices. At least I have received mine, and the copy is here.
Item 3.
I think next time we need to be more smarter. Let's get to know what is happening before we come to the House to avoid some embarrassments. Honorable members in the public gallery.
Network currently consists of approximately 21,202 kilometers, of which 6,312 kilometers are paved. Paved means that's tarmacked, and the remaining 4,980 kilometers are unpaved. The Ministry of Works and Transport, through the Department of National Roads, that's the department now responsible for the national roads, in replacement of UNRA. What we have done is that, unlike what used to happen before, where like when the UNRA was coming, they dismissed everybody, we have absorbed nearly, as of now, 75% of all the personnel of UNRA in the ministry. And so the people in this Department of National Roads are the same people who have been running the national roads in this country. Following the repeal of the National Roads Authority Act, the Department of National Roads under the ministry now manages all ongoing road works, previously under UNRA. As of July 2025, the active portfolio under implementation comprises of the following. We have 28 road upgrading projects. These are roads which are going to be upgraded from gravel to tarmac. 10 roads under rehabilitation. These are roads which have been highly degraded and have to be rehabilitated. 11 bridges which are being constructed. These projects are financed through a combination of Government of Uganda funding and development partners support. In addition, the ministry continues to manage the National Road Maintenance Program, covering both the paved and unpaved network. For this financial year, 25-26, the total Government of Uganda requirement for the National Roads Program is 3,153,000,000, broken down as follows. 2,082,000,000 is for the ongoing works, those projects which are ongoing, and the lists are in the annexes which are attached to this document. Land acquisition, which is a very big consuming aspect of the road construction, and counterpart funding obligations. When we get funds from the foreign funders, that we are required to provide counterpart funding in some of the projects for us to meet the requirement. In addition, 1.071 trillion, this is now for arrears carried forward from 2024-2025. 1.071 trillion. These are arrears, which means you have the IPCs, the certificates have already been given, but you cannot pay because you don't have the money.
General, just on that.
Share 25-26, out of the 3.15 trillion which you require, what has been provided in the budget is 682 billion. This is what is in the medium-term expenditure framework, the MTEF. This leaves a gap of funding or financing of 2,472,000,000. This represents only 22% of the required funding. Right, Honorable Speaker, this trend follows a continued decline in Government of Uganda allocations over the NDP3 period. Government contributions have continued to reduce from 1.86 trillion in financial year 2020-2021 to 682 billion in this financial year 24-25, with the latter representing only 20% of the NDP target for that year. This sustained underinvestment has led to accumulation of certified debt, stalling of ongoing projects, and deterioration in the condition of the road network. Right, Honorable Speaker, this is a matter we have talked about day in, day out. We seem to be doing the same things and expecting different results. It can't happen. We have to change the way we do business if we are going to expect different results. And so, with this kind of funding, I don't think we are going to make any bigger difference. Right, Honorable Speaker, the implementation of the ongoing road and bridge projects under ministry has been significantly disrupted due to prevailing funding shortfalls. Although partial payments were effected in Q4 of 24-25 on some of the projects, the amounts released were insufficient to restore full momentum. Most contractors have not resumed full operation, and most project sites remain partially mobilized or idle. Right, Honorable Speaker, as of July 2025, 27 projects have been affected by either full suspension or significant reduction in progress. These projects include the following: 18 projects fully funded by Government of Uganda, where contractors have suspended or slowed down works due to delayed payment. 9 externally financed projects where delays are primarily attributed to the government's inability to provide timely counterpart funding for land acquisition, taxes, or enabling works. The following projects are currently fully suspended due to non-payment. 1. Masindi Biso Kavali Kiziramfumbi. This is a critical oil road, and the amount of money demanded by the contractor.
Right, Honorable, thank you very much.
Yes, a procedural matter.
Honorable, this is the Parliament that approves the